Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So the Gardeners Weekend Market is located at 200 Turf Club Road, which is essentially where the Grandstand is, south of the central catchment area. I went there for the first time on a Saturday afternoon and everybody was keeping their distance, so overall it was a wonderful experience. So the first thing that caught my eye were these Hoya. And looking back, I was way too shy to check out every single tag, so I don't have the name of the $68 Hoya on the right, but I do have the names of the other two. Hoya CV Monette for this one, and the middle one is Hoya CV Optimistic. The wonders of video editing. If you're into weird looking plants like I am, you'll like this hanging one on the right, which I believe is a cultivar of the string of nickels. A couple of Hoya cartesii, and quite a substantial variegated Hoya kerri. As far as I can remember, there were two succulent areas, and the first thing that caught my eye was the crassula in front, something I'm interested in getting sometime in the future. I usually do a quick scan of the little succulents and nothing really caught my eye until I came back the second round. Can you guess which one? There was a separate vendor for kind of collector aroids as well as some rarer begonias. The lady did tell me later on that this Clarinarium is actually a smaller variety. I did see something that I've been eyeing for a while, neither a begonia or an aroid, but I'm trying to wait for a good piece at a good price. I usually just gloss over larger aroids, but for the sake of this video, I figured you guys would want a closer look, especially at the Thai constellation. So here I am trying to hover over it, and I even put out my hand for you guys to see the scale. I'm still not a huge fan of Alocasia, but the pink petioles on this one is pretty attractive. It didn't really do well with the first Calathea I ever got, which was about a year ago, so I've just been keeping my eye out for other kinds of Calathea, hoping to pick some up and try to understand them a little bit better. So I recently propagated a couple of my mom's epicias, and to be honest, they're kind of growing on me, so you can see a few varieties of them here. I also zoomed in on this Jatropha because I do kind of like this plant. The shape of the leaves is quite interesting. I have to admire the vibrancy of these succulents in the front, and also the healthy Adansonii there in the back. Is it just me, or is there a caladium craze going on in Singapore? And there are so many cultivars to choose from too. Hey, what are these? String of pearls. Considering this one, because I like the variegation, but I don't know, just checking to see if there are any bugs. Issues, they look more or less the same. Some more variegated one here. This actually looks okay as well. These are tempting too. $10. They look like they've been growing. What are these white stuff? I don't know. There's quite a few pieces to choose from. I like this plant. I mean, I kind of have a cutting, but it's not really doing anything. Should I wait? I don't know. Should I wait? This is one of the bigger ones I see. Wow. That is really grown out. Double. So I tried to be as thorough and careful as I could with the begonias because I know there are some huge begonia lovers in Singapore. Begonias have really grown on me over time, but I'm still not super familiar with them. That's why I'm trying to capture every single label as well as price, and of course a clearer look at them through the plastic bags. According to Wikipedia, there are over 1,800 begonia species, and as you can see, some of these labels have the abbreviation SP in them, which means these species have not been given an official botanical name yet, and they are just using placeholder names, not uncommonly the place where these specimens were collected. So as you can see, even though begonias are kind of growing on me, I cannot tell one from the other. So at a price point of $30 to $50 for such a small plant, I had no confidence in picking up any of these. So this was the succulent that caught my eye on the second time round. I think it's some sort of agave, a variegated version. It's pretty plump and succulent. I kind of like it, but I've seen it elsewhere and decided not to go for it. So it's no surprise I eventually went for these 3 plants, and I have to say I'm very happy with my purchase and my entire trip to the weekend gardeners market, so do check it out if you are nearby. Thank you for watching! See you next time.